The party itself was never meant to become a headline. It was one of those off-calendar gatherings that happen when a season slows, the holidays arrive, and people finally allow themselves to exhale. Yet the moment Taylor Swift arrived alongside Brittany Mahomes, the room shifted in a way that felt immediate and undeniable. This was not about flashing cameras or orchestrated entrances, it was about presence. Taylor didn't need a stage, and Brittany didn't need the spotlight. Together, they created one naturally, simply by existing in the same space, relaxed, confident, and entirely at ease. That ease is what made the moment so powerful, and it's why it resonated far beyond the walls of a Kansas City Chiefs holiday party. Taylor Swift looked gorgeous, not in the carefully constructed way audiences are used to seeing on red carpets, but in a softer, more intimate sense. This was beauty grounded in comfort, in belonging. Her style reflected that shift. Elegant but unforced, polished without feeling performative. It was the look of someone who wasn't trying to be seen, yet couldn't help but be noticed. Brittany Mahomes matched that energy in her own way, bringing a warmth and confidence that comes from knowing exactly where you stand. Together, they embodied something rare in celebrity culture: genuine connection without competition. What made this moment stand out was the contrast between expectation and reality. For years, Taylor Swift has been positioned as an outsider in sports spaces, a guest passing through someone else's world. At this party, she wasn't visiting. She belonged. Standing next to Brittany Mahomes, a woman deeply embedded in Chiefs culture and community, Taylor didn't look like a celebrity observing from the sidelines. She looked like part of the inner circle. That visual alone told a story far more compelling than any public statement ever could. Brittany's presence mattered just as much as Taylor's. As someone who understands the pressures of public scrutiny, sports fandom, and constant commentary, Brittany brought a grounding influence to the dynamic. Their interaction wasn't performative or strategic. It felt natural, as if they had long moved past the novelty of their public roles and settled into mutual respect. That ease suggested something deeper than surface-level friendship. It hinted at trust, shared experience, and an unspoken understanding of what it means to live life under constant observation. The holiday setting amplified everything. There is something about the end of the year that strips away pretenses. People are more reflective, more honest, more inclined to be themselves. In that context, Taylor's presence felt especially significant. This wasn't a game night appearance or a high-profile event. It was a party, a celebration, a moment of pause. Seeing her there, laughing, engaged, and visibly comfortable, reinforced the idea that her connection to Kansas City has evolved beyond romance alone. It has become communal. Observers were quick to note how effortlessly Taylor and Brittany complemented each other. There was no sense of hierarchy or competition, no awkwardness or forced camaraderie. Instead, there was balance. Brittany, confident and rooted, in Taylor, luminous and self-assured, each occupying her own space without overshadowing the other. That balance is rare, particularly in environments where fame can distort interactions. Their dynamic suggested maturity, security, and mutual respect, qualities that don't always make headlines but leave lasting impressions. The reactions online followed a familiar pattern, but with a noticeable shift. Instead of speculation or critique, much of the conversation centered on admiration. People weren't dissecting motives or reading between lines. They were simply appreciating the visual and emotional harmony of the moment. That response speaks volumes.